What is up, YouTube knife fans, steel addicts? Today we're gonna take a look at another one of my knives right here. This one is by Kronos Knives for PSA for Palmetto State Armory. This is some of their one of their lineup on the. They have this one, and then they have a drop point and a bayonet, and then they have the one that looks all battered up, the steel. I know a lot of YouTubers have been looking at that one, but we're gonna take a look at this one. This is the one I have. I have all of them, but we're gonna take a look at this one today. This is by again Kronos Knives. It says right there on the sheath, and this is the sheath that it comes with. It's like a cold steel uh, sheath, right? I think they only changed the hardware on it. You have a little drain hole right there. Very cool. It looks exactly the same, feels exactly the same, like glass reinforced nylon. That's probably what it is. Very cool. And these knives come in at about, I want to say 60 to 70 bucks. And I'll tell you guys right now, if you guys are getting your money's worth. Excellent knives. It has like this little, when you reholster the blade, it has like this little jimping right here or traction. So you can use your thumb to pull it out. Very cool. You know, standard, we're going to say Securix, but it's not Securix. So standard plastic sheet. This is the knife right here, guys. You have a G10 scales, and you have a point right here. It's very sharp, and a lanyard hole. Full tang. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a full tang blade. Very, very nice. Your Kronos logo. This comes in AUS 8 steel. A lot of people knock on that AUS 8, but I think it's a great steel for knives. This is a factory edge, so I don't know how sharp it is, but we will be doing a paper cut just to get it ready to see. I pulled out some paper. I haven't tested this knife. I haven't used it yet. And so from what I read on their website, on their Kronos website, on the Facebook group, I guess, it says that the first batch of knives will be numbered. The first production knives will be numbered. So I guess this is 648. I haven't checked my other ones, but the bayonet that I just reviewed was 887. So very cool. Very, very cool. This is a Tanto, as you guys can see. It has your serrations right there. And again, the controversial subject of the blood groove or the fuller on this Tanto blade. Gorgeous knife, by the way. Very, very good looking. I have big hands. I don't feel any hot spots on it. It like lands right there. Nice. That's your contouring right there. The blade sticks out a little bit outside of the G10, but you can't really feel it. It feels rounded off. It's very rounded off. There is a sharp corner or a sharp point on this, and I think this is the only downside. I went to holster my knife as I had it, and as I poked it in, I kind of learned the hard way. Like that's not how you're supposed to do it. So as this is holstered, I guess you're just supposed to press in your knife like that, like from here, not from here. And I know we have a tendency to like hit our knives from the back, but if you hit your hand on that, you're gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. You're gonna strike your own hand. And you know, I have little girl hands, so doing that kind of hurt. Or I'm just being a big baby, right? Suck it up. Let's give it a quick paper cut, and then we'll give it a quick size comparison. Let's see how sharp it came from the factory. That's a factory edge, right? and not very sharp. I mean, it's sharp, but I guess is the angle that it has. Yeah, it's my angle, guys. I don't know how to hold a knife to cut paper. It's tearing into it. But if you put an angle on this or a sharp edge on it, I think it'll make an excellent knife. It's not that sharp, right? I don't want to talk smack about it. It's brand new. Yeah, there's like a nick. I would have to strap this blade. We'll give it a quick size comparison to a few other blades that I have right here. A few other of my tanto knives. And tanto knives, I think, are very special because obviously it's a very design that's only used for very purposeful, right? Penetrating next to the spear point. So we have 11.5 inches up to the guard right here, or guard, the pommel, or this little striking point. You have a 6.5 inch blade forward part of the guard right here with a 5.5 inches of cutting surface right here, or penetrating surface, as we would say. And how does the knife look? It looks gorgeous, you know. That's your blade stock right there. Very stout tip. Very, very stout. And we'll give it a quick size comparison, right? To, like I said, a few blades that I have right here. Um, Remember the price. This comes in at about 60 to 70 bucks. Excellent knife, by the way. Something new. What about the GI Tanto by Cold Steel? Is it in the same realm as that one? I think they're in the same realm, right? The price. This is 25 $20 if you could buy it on sale. And the steel, carbon steel. I'm not saying OS 8 it doesn't have any carbon, but that's your blade thickness. And again, we're just using it as a size comparison. All right. Let's give it a quick look, right? Because you guys might own the GI Tanto and be like, hey, I own that one. It's a 1/2 inch bigger with the same cutting surface as this one. Has more angles on this one. This one has more of a fighter look, right? Beautiful blade, by the way. Um, what about this guy right here? You can't find this guy, but if you have it and you're not buying any more knives because you're just not, right? A Tanto too. 12.5 inches as well. It's kind of dirty. I have another one, another cold steel. This is the Kershaw Snap-on edition, or we'll just call it the Kershaw KER something. I forgot the part number to it. The Cold Boom. Could this be a better knife than this one? I mean, they're both functional for what they are, right? Penetrators, piercers. A lot smaller when it comes to the Cold Boom. A whole 2 inches smaller. And ask somebody if 2 inches makes a difference, right? If you guys are worried about that. I have some more right here. How about the SP12 Tanto by Ontario Knives, right? I think this is an excellent competitor to that one. Excellent penetrator too. You have a thick blade stock on it too. Put this guy to the side right here. This guy too. Does it compare with the a whole inch shorter than the this guy right here? And one more. I know I have another 3 more, but I don't think I can fit all of them. Or maybe I can try, right? What about the K-Bar 1245 Tanto blade? Short sword, right? The Deanimator. The K-Bar is a whole lot bigger, by inches bigger. All right. And there you go. If you don't believe that size matters, look at that. The size matter. I think it very much does, right? And let me know what you guys think of this brand new blade, I guess, to the market, made by Kronos Knives for PSA. They're trying to make a splash on the knife market too. not just with their firearms, with their affordable firearms for everybody, but with some knives as well. And I think it's a good thing that PSA does that, right? They could come up with they have the funds, right, and the means to be able to bring us knives like this. Uh, Collaborate with a lot of knife makers. I was reading it like with Ken Onion and a lot of like nice master like blade makers, you know, that have a lot of good ideas that they could bring us like some cool designs. You know, I think this is a cool design, right? It's a little bit of a breath of fresh air with the blood groove and footer there, right? Let me know what you guys think of the Kronos knives and OS 8 for PSA. Until next time, guys.